Matthew 23:29 through 33. Alas, you scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you build the tombs of prophets and you decorate the monuments of the righteousness. It was common at this time to decorate things. It kind of shows respect. We do that today at gravesides and things, but that ain't what made them hypocrites. Jesus will explain what makes them hypocrites too. And you say, had we lived in the days of our fathers, we would not have had a part in shedding the blood of the prophets. So this is what makes them hypocrites. Their family is the one that killed them, and they're the ones decorating the graves. Their ancestors are the one that put the prophets in the graves, and they're going back and decorating them. They're saying, our fathers may have killed them, but we ain't the same as them. We wouldn't do it. The truth is, from what we know about Christ and Him being God, the Pharisees were worse because their ancestors just killed prophets.
And they killed Christ.
Yes. Verse 31. Thus you testify against yourself, for you are sons of the prophets, murderers. They were proud and they would boast about the prophets, but they probably would also at the same time boast about their own ancestry. They would say that I came from so and so. The next thing they'd read from one of the prophets. They were kind of doing a double life. They're saying, oh, we wouldn't do that. But then in the next breath they'd be like, our family is a long legacy. You know, they were double-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Fill up the pleasure of your fathers. Would that fill up the measure of your fathers? Snakes, you viper brood, how will you escape the sentence to hell? Now, John the Baptist tells them something similar. So we learn that they really don't like hearing this, because after they heard this from John the Baptist, he soon got put in prison soon after. Jesus would have known this. And this is towards the end of the gospel. The resurrection isn't but a couple chapters over. So he's no longer. There was a point. Jesus always spoke the word, but there's a point where he shared it with those that were following him. He gave warning to the Pharisees, and he told them he's getting past the part of where he's warning them. He's getting part, if you don't do this, before he didn't tell them what their fate was necessarily. Because there's a rising up against him. And he knows that. And now, today, our past, there's some things we shouldn't, before we came to Christ, our past life. We need to keep them things in the past, but we can use them for something we used to struggle with. If the Lord brings us to somebody who struggles with it, we don't need to be pointing fingers at them. And it's an opportunity for us to be able to help them. If the Pharisees truly learned from their mistakes of their ancestors, they would have embraced Jesus.